The Shield Breaker, Sobek's Wrath. I already came up with some nice nicknames for the new legendary heavy blade in Assassin's Creed Origins from the Hidden Ones expansion. For the first time we have a Sobek inspired weapon and a really unique one. So let's take an in-depth look in this video. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. You will be fighting a ton of Romans with shields in the Hidden Ones DLC, but that's no problem for the new Tooth of Sobek weapon. Where all the other heavy blades need to charge a few seconds before they can do their charged heavy attack, this Sobek weapon has instant charging, so no need to wait for that whirlwind attack. Just hold down your heavy attack button for a quick second and then you can unleash Sobek's Wrath. And now you see where I got that name from. The Shield Breaker makes of course sense. But anyway, where you normally open yourself up to incoming ranged attacks when charging up your blade, you can now instantly throw multiple enemies on the ground and follow up with the nice attack and push ability, so holding your light attack button, and they will almost always kill all the enemies before they can get back up. Combine that with a health on kill weapon and you have a great build in your hands. Chances are that with the Tooth of Sobek you are a little too aggressive, so getting health back from enemies that are on the ground is a nice tactic as well. So throw the enemies on the ground with the Tooth of Sobek, then switch over to your Conductor of Souls for example, kill the enemies, get health back and switch back to the Tooth of Sobek to do it all over again. Right now in Assassin's Creed Origins the heavy blades are my favorite type of weapons, simply because of the attack and push ability that you can do by holding again the light attack button, so you deal a ton of damage in just a few seconds. But heavy blades are also great because the overpower attack that is comparable to the one from the regular sword is simply way more powerful, so it does the same but deals way more damage. So that's why it's pretty nice that with the Tooth of Sobek you can do that overpower attack faster thanks to the Adrenaline on Hurt perk that is present on every heavy blade and is level 3 on the Tooth of Sobek. Nice for when you are going crazy and get hit in the process. You will be able to get 20 points towards your adrenaline bar. The other common perk, Adrenaline Regeneration, also helps to get that bar full as fast as possible. So yes, the combination of perks, the fact that it's the only heavy blade with the instant charging legendary perk really makes it stand out, but is it the best heavy blade in the game? I would say no. For overall damage, I still prefer the Serpent Axe Heavy Blade, one of my favorite weapons in Assassin's Creed Origins, because it has both the poison on hit and the bleeding on hit perks. So you already do a ton of damage thanks to the regular attacks of the Heavy Blade, but then you also have these status effects that also cause the enemy to take damage over time. And as you know, poison does not only do a ton of damage to enemies, it also spreads across multiple enemies that will make them stunned, will make them throw up. So when fighting a ton of enemies, I really believe that the poison on hit legendary perk is the best perk to use. But when fighting a ton of shield enemies, I would say go for the Tooth of Sobek, but then later switch over to the Serpent Axe to make sure that all the enemies are throwing up and take a ton of damage over time. Either way, both weapons are really fun to use. You can get the Serpent Axe from a drop from an enemy or from a Heka chest. The Tooth of Sobek though is a guaranteed get by doing the Shadows of the Scarp side mission, where you have to take out 2 sort of new Vilaki bosses from level 45 that are roaming the new region. As you probably know, I already killed these guys in a video that is up on the channel on the Nightmare difficulty. It was a fun time, and then you will see that you get from the Shadow of the South boss the Tooth of Sobek as a drop. So you don't have to finish the mission, just kill the boss and you get this cool looking Sobek weapon. We got the head on top of the blade with some drawings on the blade itself, and that's why I want to see more Sobek weapons. I mean, we got the Segment Spear, we got all the Anubis weapons, Anubis outfit, Segment outfit. So finally some love for Sobek. Let's hope there will be more in the future. What do you think of the Tooth of Sobek legendary heavy blade? Let me know in the comments down below. I will go in depth on all the new legendary weapons from the Assassin's Creed Origins The Hidden Ones DLC. Yes, including the new dual blades. Got a ton of messages about that. So subscribe to stay up to date on everything Assassin's Creed Origins. Check out my video on the new awesome Hunter's Bow that is in the game. Like this video to support the channel. I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.